All right, it is an absolutely raw day. It is freezing cold, literally 35 degrees in my truck. Captain Justin Bowles is backing me in. Just absolutely stupid fishing today. Well, one of Justin's clients had incredible success on a recent trip throwing one particular lure. Justin went to the local tackle shop, bought all the ones he could find. It's a lure that actually I used to fish way back in the day, tons, but haven't in a long time. We're gonna try it today, see if we can catch some speckled trout. Hopefully they'll be stacked up. Today's kind of one of those days it's gonna be boom or bust. Probably leaning toward bust. It is cold. All right, here's a magic bait, a 52 MR MirrOlure. I used to throw these all the time. Justin had a client who came with him last week, fishing on the back of the boat and just whacked him on this. Fishing along the rocks here in the MRGO. We're gonna see if it'll deliver today. Let me tell you, as cold as I thought it was, it's even colder. Absolutely frigid boat ride getting out here. We don't get days that are this cold. Not a whole lot of them. So we're gonna see water clarity. It's better than I thought. It's actually quite fishable. Water temp is 52, so that's not bad at all. These fish are definitely biting this. We'll see. I wish the sun would come out though. Justin is trying to stay warm. You know it's cold. We're fishing the MRGO. I see two boats over there in the corner. That's it. Normally, this time of year, this place is packed. We're getting a late start today. It's 8:45. No sense in getting out here at the crack of dawn on a day like today. Yeah, water's not bad at all. I thought it'd be a lot worse based on what I saw coming through the guillotine lock. Oh, there's one. Fish already. There we go, second cast. Second cast. That's a good trout. Oh, he got off. He got off. I wouldn't have kept him anyway, but I'd like to have tagged him. That's a good sign. Now Justin gets up. Thanks for the assist with the net.
You're welcome. I wouldn't expect too much out of me today.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Another fish. This feels like a nice one. Oh yeah, real good trout. Dude, you're not acting like the water's cold. Look at this fish, real nice speckled trout. All right, Justin's got one. Look at this, I'm gonna let this fish go. You look nice? I tell you what, throw that fish in the box. I'm gonna keep him. I tell you what else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on sunglasses. Definitely dumb throwing treble hook baits with no sunglasses.
You got pliers?
Pliers, yeah. That's not a bad fish either. Look at that. It's about the biggest I'll keep. Yeah, no, the two I had tagged it. And pretty close to the rocks. Oh, shit. That's what I was afraid of. So I just got snagged. Well, we got this wind blowing into the rocks, so obviously a dangerous situation. Definitely not worth going too far in there to retrieve this bait. I'll try and get to the other side and see if I can pull it against what it snagged. Look. Oh, look, I see the bait. Look at that. You see it? Oh, yeah. Dude, that's sketch. Got him? All right, Justin's got one. This is why you come out here on a day like today. All right, good fish. About a 18, 19 incher. So this 52 MR, back in the 90s, this was the bait we threw. And then MirrOlure came out with Catch 5, Catch 2000, some other baits that we felt were superior to this. And so we got away from it. To be honest, this bait doesn't look that great in the water. We always kind of assumed it fell about a foot a second. There he is. There he is. Oh, shoot. But I've never really tested that. But that was always our guess. Oh, you got another one? Where the boat is right here, it's 6 feet. Obviously closer to those rocks. Oh, there we go. It's shallower. That feels like a pretty good one. Oh, hopefully he stays buttoned up. How beautiful is that? These trout love 52-degree water. All right, dude. Oh, I'll tell you what, many days I'd net that fish. I wouldn't even consider flipping that fish. All right, we got a tag in him. We're gonna let him go. So like all of these twitch and jerk baits, the key is the pause. So important. That's when they smack it. And oh shoot. MirrOlure also makes a 52M. The 52MR has a rattle. I always prefer those, but if all you can find is that 52M, it's fine. They'll definitely hit that as well. It's a subtle rattle. It's not real loud at all. You can barely hear it. They were definitely in that pocket. Crazy. And you know it was a lot of fish because the bites were ferocious. It was supposed to be clear today, but as you can tell, it's not. It's cloudy. There's some sun poking through here and there, but it's definitely cold. But you never know, if that sun pokes out, it could shut these fish off. You got one? There we go.
Had to slow down.
You slowed down?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good fish, real good fish.
He was way out.
Way out?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is just as good as it gets. Fishing these.
It's fun to catch them when you can't feel nothing.
I know, yeah. You got to get yourself some fingerless gloves. I know you got assless chaps.
Yeah, I do have those.
Right. It's a similar concept. Oh, there we go. All right, this might be a keeper. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He might be too big to keep. Good night. Oh, yeah, he's too big to keep. Such a great problem to have. Catching fish that are too big to keep. I mean, I legally could keep him, but I just don't like eating fish this big. I just don't like the way they taste. And also, I just prefer to let these guys go. So they go and make babies next year.
Why are you keeping all that big ones?
Yeah, are you catching them this size? You're catching all the little ones.
Hey, you see the dead manatee?
That's a beautiful speckled trout. Look at this.
Look at the manatee.
Is that what that is?
Uh-huh.
So Justin just pointed out a dead manatee up here on the land. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely what it looks like. You know, manatee will migrate over here from Florida, but sometimes they get stuck and they can't get back before it gets cold, and they just get trapped and die. They can't handle cold temperatures at all. What a morning already. And we're just getting started. It's funny, as cold as it was coming out here, you don't feel it when you're catching fish like this. Now this Mississippi River Gulf outlet runs all the way from the Intercoastal Waterway, which is behind us, all the way out to the Gulf of Mexico, well, Breton Sound, essentially the Gulf. And it produces fish all up and down its length. In the wintertime, these fish move into here because it's deep. The water stays much warmer than outside. In fact, we were in the marsh where we launched. Water temp was 45, and in here now it's 54.8. So a lot warmer in here. That's why these fish are in here and still so active. Speckled trout in 45-degree water, no chance they're gonna bite. 54-degree water, they're super aggressive. Just at 9 degrees, that makes a big difference. Really, anything in the 40s, trout don't bite all that well. And I always talk about how fun it is fishing hard plastics because of how the fish hit them. Strikes are almost always aggressive on hard plastics. You know, you throw a soft plastic, a lot of times the fish will just load up on the bait. You won't even feel the hit. That's seldom the case with these. You feel them crush it. There he is.
Yeah.
This fish, I know you're not done, dude. You're not that big. Hopefully I can take you home. Yeah, there you go. That's a take homer. It's about a 16-inch fish, I guess. Mrs. Marshman will love him. You know, it's a good day when you're catching fish this size, and these are the small ones. So is the 52 MR this good at the rocks, or is it just we're here at the right day? I mean, based on your previous trip, you kind of have to say it's a 52 MR.
I know. I want to turn the mirror up and try.
I know, yeah. Just compare and contrast. Maybe you'll start whacking them on that. Uh-oh, sunlight. How long has it been since you think the MRGO is as good as it is this year? It's been a few years. So for those who don't know, the MRGO used to be used as a shortcut for ships to get to the Mississippi River. It was an environmental disaster. This used to be a lot of cypress swamp in here. Absolutely destroyed it. This channel used to be real narrow, and now it's gotten wide from saltwater intrusion. So years ago, Army Corps of Engineers put a dam much further down near Hopedale to block barge and ship traffic in here. So it's basically decommissioned. Still holds a lot of fish in the winter, that's for sure. And Justin and I were just saying, this is the best winter fishing in the MRGO in many years. It used to be phenomenal every year. And we went through maybe a 5-year lull where it wasn't that great. But it's great again this year. Get him, JB. Oh, he threw it.
Dude, I can't feel nothing to feel how hard I'm pulling on them or...
Yeah.
They're hitting it so hard, I know I get a hit, but it's like...
Right. Yeah, and your hands don't obey you when they're that cold.
No. There you
Got him?
Uh-huh.
You were in close, huh?
Yeah, a little bit closer.
Feel decent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, real nice trout. Oh! That could have been a disaster. You might want to put on sunglasses. Dude, it's 5 feet all the way out here.
That's what it was when we started.
I know. The fish are shallower.
Oh my god, that suck feels so good.
Yeah, just hope it doesn't shut off our bite.
It was bluebird when we limited out on them the other day.
Yeah. I just hate when something like that changes when you're on a good bite. Like, I hate when it clouds up, or I hate when it gets sunny. Like, you got him?
Yeah, he got off. God dang it.
3 in a row.
9 hooks.
Right.
Keep 'em but. These hooks, I think, it hurts you because they don't have O-rings.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, they don't twist. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, no, no. No, he's still on there. He must have swam at me. I thought for sure he got off. Man, this fish is going bananas.
You want to talk about how big that one is, Todd?
This one's going in the box.
Todd, there he is.
This is a Justin fish.
Todd, right here.
4 in a row. Now, Justin pointed out something that I think he's right about. You do lose a fair number of fish with these 52 MRs because these hooks don't have O-rings. So basically, now of course you got 9 total hooks, 3 treble hooks. But basically when a fish gets hooked, if he just has one hook and he twists, he can pull free from the hook because that O-ring is not allowing the hook to kind of twist with him. So you do tend to pull free some fish. But the way they're hitting it today, doesn't really matter because if you lose one, you just make another couple casts and you hook another one. All right, we got sunshine now, full sun. Still some clouds in the sky, but the sun is out. Definitely feels a lot nicer. Oh, he smoked it. He tagged it. No, don't make a mess. Don't do that. Dude, it's amazing the creative ways fish can f things up in your boat. Caught a Justin size one. Dude, all you gotta do is see how much that wind's blowing and just stop. Not bad when you're moving with it.
There were so many boats up here last time you couldn't fish it.
Yeah. It's another reason why these fish might be biting well when a boat's running all over them.
Yeah. They're definitely in the coves today, it seems like.
Yeah, no doubt. Get him, JB. Oh, look at that. That's a nice trout. Look at that. That's a beautiful fish. Oh, there he goes. Swim off, dude.
Dude, you lose so many fish on these baits.
Yep. That was a good one. Oh, hopefully that fish is as good as the bite because he crunched it. I gotta loosen that drag, man. Oh, oh goodness. Oh, that hurts. That was a good fish. I don't know if he's quite as good as the one Justin just lost, but it was a nice fish. Got him?
That's a smaller one.
Yeah. Probably get him in. That's a good eater.
Bigger fish.
All right, here we go. Get him, JB. Hopefully he stays buttoned up, unlike the last few we've had. Does he look nice?
Yeah.
He's trying to throw those 9 hooks. Oh, that's a Joel pickup.
I know, I'm trying not to.
Good Lord. All right, hey, let me get your picture. Hold him up a little higher. I kind of want to get one of these in a pool. Just see how it looks, what it does.
You can't really dead stick it too long because it sinks too fast.
Right, yep. It's hard to dead stick on a day like today anyway with all this wind. We do have a really good wind direction though. Oh! Oh! Oh, goodness. All right. Beautiful fish. Keep an eye on those rocks. Tell me if I get in trouble.
Don't get no better than this.
It does not get better. Nope. These are the days you think about in the middle of July when there's not a puff of breeze. You're running all over to catch 12-inch speckled trout. Are you still cold? I'm comfortable.
I'm getting comfortable.
So definitely a key on a day like today. I got on this heavy habit gear. No doubt, it keeps you so much warmer. Now, believe me, on the boat ride out, it's chilly. You got all that cold air blowing in your face. That's uncomfortable, but my body's never, ever cold when I wear this stuff. Get him, JB.
He's barely hooked.
Yep, he's barely hooked. Got that last hook. That's scary. Ah, you got him. Probably too big. I'd say throw him back. Dude, 1 August, you and I need to make a trip to Crystal River. Go fish snook.
Oh, I'll do it. With a guide or what?
Well, I mean, we can do whatever. We could, I mean, the last time I went, which I had a much better time, I just kayak fished. It's so much more rewarding when you find them yourself than going with a guide. No offense. I mean, it's not easy. It's nothing like this. Like, you gotta fish all day for a couple bites. But I tell you what, if I go back and do it, I'm definitely gonna throw like a softie in. Hell, I might throw 52 MR.
The chances of you landing one on this.
Yeah. Although they got much tougher mouths than trout do. They got more like a redfish mouth. All right, that's a take homer. Never mind.
Dude, all right, I'm changing it. I don't really feel like I'm doing nothing like crazy wrong.
Well, I'd say the only thing you're doing, you're leaving too much line out.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to flip them to my feet.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn my body and flip them on your GPS. And actually, I don't mind it. I like to hook them and see them.
What, and I'd have to unhook them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't mind it either. Like, that fish I probably would have liked to have gotten because I would have taken him home, but most of the ones you've lost have been too big.
All right, I'm going to MirrOlure.
Are you? All right. You let me catch all the fish, huh? Dude, I hope those buzzards have sharp beaks.
Do you know?
I mean, I bet it's pretty tough. Looks pretty leathery. Dude, I ever tell you my manatee story from Crystal River? Second morning fishing in the kayak, I was like super excited. Like I couldn't sleep at all. Got up super early. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out in the pitch dark and go paddle to where I want to start and just wait there and let the sun come up. So I launched and it's, I mean, it's pitch dark. You can't see a thing. Absolute pitch dark. So I'm just kind of slowly working my kayak in the direction I want to go. There's no wind at all. Dude, all of a sudden, my kayak lifts a foot in the air and whoosh under my kayak. Scared the dude, it's the most afraid I've ever been in my life. I'm telling you, it's pitch black. Obviously, I drifted on top of a kayak. I mean, on top of a manatee. And I think I scared him as much as he scared me.
Yeah.
I screamed like a girl.
I bet, after seeing you with them sharks.
Yep. Ah! Ah! Oh! God damn it. Shark, dude, just bumped my leg. Giant. Look at the dust cloud. Dude, that scared the out of me. All right, so we've drifted again to the Manatee. I don't know if you can see it way up there, but the buzzards have found it. They're having a feast. That's gonna feed a lot of buzzards.
And I got a fish.
Do you? You got him? On the mirror lip?
Yep.
Look at the difference in size though.
Oh, oh, oh.
Justin made a switch to a mirror lip, a bait that's always really productive out here. But he said on his trip, when his customer was throwing the 52 MR, that was definitely the hot bait. They were hitting the 52 MR much better than the mirror lip. We'll see what happens today. Was that your first cast?
Yeah.
First cast, he caught one, so could be a curse or it could be a really hot bait. Dude, you'd never be able to fish downwind of that Manatee. You'd vomit.
There's another one.
Got him?
This one is not smaller.
That's what she said.
This might be a red.
I'd say so.
Where's he at?
He's probably gonna run under the outboard.
So you might want to get the net.
What, you think it might be a big trout?
It could be.
Justin's either got a red or a really big speckled trout. He has not come up at all, but a lot of times big trout don't. I see leader.
It's a big trout.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big trout. Big trout. I turned that, oh goodness, yeah, it's a really good fish. Hold on, hold on. Good one, JB. Dude, that's a nice trout. All right, now we gotta get pictures of him. Wow, that's a good one.
I felt it run, and I'm like, it don't have the run like a red. Like,
Yeah.
It don't have the ass.
Dude, look at that. Look, that's basically all he's hooked with. That's a chunk, man. That's a good fish. Look how fat that fish is. All right, let's get a pic. Stand up here. You know the drill. Pull your hand forward. There you go. And hold the tail up. There you go.
That was bigger than 23, huh?
Oh yeah, that's a 24 at least.
You got a scale?
No, that's a fat fish though, man.
Yeah, look how wide.
Yeah. All right, he swam down. He's good. All right, if you're gonna throw an alternative bait, so am I. All right, I'm gonna see if they'll hit this SP57 and lavender shad. Justin made a change to a mirror lip. He's gotten a few fish on it. Oh, there he is. SP57. He smoked it. All right, dude. Big old boy. No, no, no. Stay buttoned up. Come on. All right. I know you're not happy. I don't blame you. Oh, smoke. What a smoke. Oh, goodness. That feels like a good trout. Yeah, that's a good trout. It's not as good as the one Justin just caught, but it's a good fish. Oh, barely got the back hook. But we got him. We got him.
What does that thing do? Does it float?
Yeah, it'll float back up. But it'll kind of hold. It's not like super buoyant. I like baits that back up.
I do too.
It's a 20-inch speckled trout. Beautiful fish. Dude. That's a good fish.
Yeah.
You want me to net him? You think he's net worthy?
No, you don't have to.
That's a good fish, dude. Hold on, let me net him.
I got it.
Oh, dude, that's a gorilla. That's a good fish. All right, turn your whole body this way. There you go. And hold that fish out and up. If you're from out of town and you're wondering why we're letting these fish go, really two reasons. Number one, in Louisiana, you can only keep 2 over 20 per person, 2 over 20 inches per person. But I generally don't keep any over 20 because they're just not that good to eat. Smaller trout are delicious, very, very good to eat. And some people like bigger trout. I just personally don't. Most people I know don't. So why do I want to kill that fish? And as much as I like to eat fish, I like to catch them even more. So I'd rather return that fish to the water. And I do like to tag fish to find out where they go and how much they grow. Some vital information, particularly with trout this size. I really, really love to get those recaptures back. One of my favorite recaptures ever was fishing the day after Christmas in Oak River near Delacroix. Caught a 20-inch speckled trout, tagged and released it, and that fish was caught in August. So it's at 8 months later at Battledore Reef. This is probably about 10 years ago. It's going back a while. Back when Battledore Reef used to be good every year. It's not so good anymore. But that fish did what fish are supposed to do, what speckled trout are supposed to do. You know, they spend winter months inside. A lot of them do, not all of them, but a lot of them. And then they move out in the spring to go spawn, spend all summer outside spawning. And then a lot of them come back in for the fall and winter. Dude, you go over this with your depth finder, you find so many humps. Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Was he way up in the rocks?
Yeah, that's a big fish.
Dude, that's a big fish.
If this is a trout.
Yeah, if it's a trout, it's a really good one. It's a redfish. Oh well. All right. So if you're from out of town, redfish also run along these rocks. You don't catch them in the numbers that you do speckled trout, but you catch some really nice ones. This looks like a pretty big one. I'd say it's about a 27, 28, maybe even bigger than that. You need the net? He might be a 30. Oh, that's a good fish. You want the pliers?
I'm gonna try and grab him at a tail.
Okay. It's a little slippery.
Literally not another boat anywhere you can go.
Right. In the MRGO. Like, how often is that the case? We just got to wait for the next Arctic blast.
I bet this cove's gonna be good.
Might be right. They've been in all the coves, huh? Oh, I'm so glad we came today. Because I was 50-50 yesterday.
And the only way that's funner to catch them is topwater.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
And it's not leaps and bounds more fun than this.
No, I agree. They just hit hard plastics different than they do soft plastics. And they're all big fish. What's been our smallest fish? Maybe 15 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, bass. It's a bass. Oh, that was a good hit. Bass or trout, who knows? Feeling like a trout. Yep, big trout.
Big trout. Net?
Oh, I don't think he's that big.
That's your biggest one of the day, huh?
This is just an average fish, what we're catching today. This fish is probably pushing 20 inches.
Just freaking missed one right at
Did you? We're letting all these go today. But man, they're a blast to catch. So long, sucker. Hopefully somebody else catches you. Oh, there he is. Holy cow, it's a nice trout. Good Lord. Slamming himself against the boat. Oh man, really good fish. Just such a beautiful species of fish. Got some big old dots on him. Just love these guys. There he goes. All right.
I took it out my hand, Todd.
You took it out your hand?
I was sitting still watching you.
Dude, this is just epic. I mean, you think all the great fishing trips we've had, this is way up there.
Yeah.
So Justin and I thought the 52 MR was the key, but man, they are crushing this SP57 as well as that mirror lip. That's just one of those days, I guess. So if you come out here and fish, this is super important. Justin and I were talking on the way out here about how this year most of the fish have been where deep water is close to the rocks. So basically off of points, you know, these rocks kind of wind as they move down the MRGO. So you get deep water close to a point or close to the rocks that's kind of jutting out into the channel. That's where the fish have been. Today, absolute opposite. Fish have been in all these little coves. Like right here, it's 3.5 feet, this close to the rocks. Back there, it was maybe 12 feet this close to the rocks. This seems to be where the fish are today. What I'm guessing is the case is that these fish probably haven't fed in a couple of days because it's been so cold, and they're probably moved up to these flats to feed because they're definitely aggressive today. Like they're hitting the baits really hard. They are definitely feeding. You know, some days you get hits, lots and lots and lots of hits, even on these hard plastics, and you hook a small percentage of them. Today, that's not the case. I mean, we've missed a few hits, but not many. Mostly, if they hit it, you're gonna hook them. Now, they may come off as you're fighting them to the boat, but you're gonna at least get hooks in them. Oh, goodness. I mean, how can you hit that hard? It is just so awesome. Come on, dude, you're a big one. There we go.
Just fling it in. 18 to 20
Right,
inches.
right. You ain't thinking netting a 20-incher. Look how that's almost like a white trout. Look at that. Couple spots.
And the fact that there's nobody out here.
Right. Well, I think that's probably why it's just good. Or at least that's a big portion of it.
This is a perfect color water.
Yeah.
It's not like black.
Yeah.
It's like green.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yep. And it's good visibility, but not ridiculous.
The SB's getting more bites, I think.
I got more.
How fast does it dive down? Pretty fast.
The way I fish it, I think it gets to about 5 feet. It's supposed to dive 3 to 6, but you know, I got it on braid. Plus I twitch it. I don't just kind of straight retrieve it. Oh goodness, dude, that was the hardest hit of the day. No joke. Good Lord. That was an angry hit from a big speckled trout. Look at this fish. Look how deep he's got it. Look at that. You think they want this thing? He took this thing head first. I might have to keep this fish, unfortunately. Yeah, he did all right. I'll just let you go. I won't tag you. You've been through enough.
Does he hit on the paws?
Yeah, they hit on the paws. Yeah, almost invariably. All right, got him?
Yeah. Way out.
Dude, most days that would be, well, for at least for me, where that would be my biggest fish of the day. I'd be so excited about that fish. And today just looks like, yeah, it's on the small side. Dude, that wind has definitely picked up. Yeah. Oh, he hit me twice. Missed him the first time, didn't miss him the second time. I might take him home. I think I will.
Put on a fat boy.
Oh, you did? You think it's going to sink enough? I got a bunch of these if you want one.
I might get one of them. Oh, this good. Huh?
Oh, dude, he hit me way out here. Sure you don't want to ask me, huh? Yeah, a lot. It's a great bait. I love it. There we go. That's a good hit. That's a good fish.
I've never caught one on this bait. I want to catch one.
Justin has very wisely switched to the SB57. A bait he's not thrown a lot, so he's eager to catch one on it. Oh, goodness. He smoked it. Dude, that don't come off. I think it's a nice fish. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's hooked on the top of the head, that's why. Fighting so weird. That's a big fish, man. Oh. Oh well. Quickie release. Oh, there he is.
What am I doing wrong?
I'll have to watch you. Oh. Good night. Another big fish. I'll let him go.
But I don't feel like I'm working it right.
20-inch speckled trout. Beautiful. Look, like hard, hard, hard.
You're not really pausing it for that, are you?
he is. I'm going crazy.
All right, come stand behind me and work for me. Let me feel what you're doing. Wrap your arms around me and work my rod.
All right. All right. All right. Let me keep him.
Hold on, watch what I do and tell me what I'm doing wrong.
All right.
All right, reeling it down. Switch paws.
You're not twitching hard enough, and I just give it one, like a hard jerk and let it sit. There we go. That's a good fish. Dude, that's a big trout. Dude, that's a tank. You need the net? Dude, that's a big fish. All right, pull him this way more.